My name is Lindsay Malloy. This is my public engagement project titled Vision, Plan, and Reality, The Significant History of Marktown, East Chicago. We'll start by talking about the industrialization in the early 20th century, especially in Northwest Indiana. In 1900, Indiana was in the top 10 manufacturing states, with steel in Gary and East Chicago, automobiles in South Bend, and the gas belt in Muncie, Anderson, and Kokomo. Indiana had plentiful resources like coal, limestone, and iron ore, which really made it boom. By 1920, manufacturing had officially surpassed agriculture as Indiana's main economic engine, and a wave of immigration from Eastern and Southern Europe staffed the factories. So the quick industrialization in Indiana led to a housing shortage. Cities like Gary had been built quickly from nothing to support the steel industry. Immigrants from Europe had settled in urban areas and they had staffed factories. And rural residents were also migrating to these urban areas. So the question kind of rose up, where were all these people going to live? So then we'll talk about what inspired Marktown. Mark Manufacturing Company, founded by Clayton Mark in 1888, operated in the Midwest region of Illinois, Ohio, and Indiana, and it originally worked to establish pipe mills. In 1916, the company built a large steel mill in the Indiana harbor to support the growing pipe industry. But they were, again, concerned with where to house all the workers. So Clayton Mark, the founder, decided to make his own community for the workers to live in. So he had to turn his vision into a plan. So entered Howard Van Doren Shaw, a renowned Chicago architect, who planned this city for him. It was inspired by the Garden City movement in Europe, which emphasized a shared green community. Dorenshaw designed Tudor Revival homes with a unique stucco exterior and open porches. He included many shared green spaces, and the original plan was housing for 8,000 people with integrated stores, parks, and other community buildings. The reality of the plan began in 1917 with the construction, but halted shortly later with the beginning of World War II, and it was never finished. Only about 10 to 20 of the original plan was actually completed. So that brings us to what is Marktown today. It was designated as a historic district in 1975, and the town survives as a small residential area. It serves as a living museum for architectural design and industrialization in early 20th century Indiana. So it connects us to our roots, to a lot of our parents. I think parents and grandparents definitely worked in the steel mill, or someone we know definitely did at some point in our lives. So this can kind of bring to us, this is what their lives looked like, this is where they were living, this is the kind of thing that they were experiencing, and I thought that was really fun. All right, thank you.